We're in marvelous Memphis, Tennessee, smoking out the secrets of pork ribs and trying to answer that eternal question, wet or dry? We're on a quest to find out. We scored some dry seasoned ribs from the Rendezvous restaurant, which we'll use in a taste-off later on, but right now, it's time to get messy. All right, I got my dry rub Rendezvous ribs here. Now we're going to go inside. How are you, sir? We're going to get us some wet barbecue right here at the Blues City Cafe. Smack dab in the middle of Beale Street, the Blues City Cafe is the perfect place for listening to music. And filling your face with wet and saucy barbecue ribs. Jeff, the Goose Goss, is the manager. How are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Thanks for having us here.
You're welcome.
What's that I'm smelling?
Ribs. It's a wet rib.
Wet rib? What does that mean?
What we do is we hit it with our own barbecue sauce. We smoke it for hours upon hours so the meat actually falls off the bone.
So you're saying if I pick up a bone and shake it, the meat will come off?
Meat will come off. Yes, sir.
I think I've heard the gauntlet hit the ground. Let's go make some ribs.
Come
on. Just like at the Rendezvous, Blues City has a veteran rib man by the smoker too, Chef Bonnie Mack. Now, we were over at the Rendezvous where they do like a dry rib. Right. You here at the Blues City Cafe, you do a wet rub. Why should people come here?
They fall right off the bone. Like I tell you, to get the best, you got to put some salt in your mouth. Guarantee.
First things first. Just like at the Rendezvous, Bonnie starts with loin back ribs, throws a little water on them, rubs in his special seasoning, and lets it soak for 8 hours. Bonnie guards his recipe closely, but there's a good chance that paprika, sugar, and onion powder are in his mix. Then, it's into the smoker for another 7 hours. Wow. That would be like the climactic scene in a pig horror movie. And here's where the wet stuff shows up. Bonnie's special barbecue sauce is slathered on and then back into the oven for a few minutes so that the ribs and the sauce are hot when they get to your table. I checked out one of the bottles, and tomato puree, Worcestershire sauce, vinegar, and molasses are a few of the things that go into Bonnie's signature sauce. Unlike the dry rib lovers, the wet rib lovers swear that the sauce enhances the flavor of the meat. That's a hot plate.
Yep.
Good juicy rib. You can't even pick it up without... It's that tender. Well, thank you, sir.
All right.
Them are real good. You know what? We're going to take these out in the street on the really hot plate, and we're going to have us a little Memphis rib showdown. Every Wednesday night is bite night on Beale Street. So we decided to get a group of hog experts to try our 2 new kinds of ribs. Get it? We've got the Blues City Cafe fall-off-the-bone wet ribs slathered in barbecue sauce. And for those who like to gnaw their meat off the bone, we've got Rendezvous ribs seasoned with a dry mixture of spices. And we got, I don't know, 1,500 drunk Harley guys. That sounds like good TV. There you go. What do you like better? The wet one? Okay.
I have to say, I like this one.
You like the dry one?
I like the dry one.
All right. Well, we're getting a variance of opinion here. That's good. Two classic Memphis tastes.
It'd definitely be the wet rib.
Finger licking good.
All right, well, that wraps it up. It's pretty even between the wet and the dry. That's it. That's Beale Street in a nutshell. We got the 3 Bs, bikers, barbecue, and blues, which is what we're going to go do right now.